Championship Wrestling fans, welcome to another episode of Chaos here on Fight TV. It's Wednesday, you know what time it is, as you see Justin the Juice Smart heading down to the ring, led by Osby and Entourage. We've got a great night of action here for you, starting off with this match, Justin Smart versus Jason the Fury Vaughn. And hey, Shannon Young here with you tonight, along with Asa Gray, Ali Hebert, and the Big D, Dalton Anthony down there at the end of the commentary table, as we are set up for some huge action tonight. Asa.
Absolutely. As you said, Justin Smart taking on Jason the Fury Vaughn.
The Fury.
In a match with huge implications here.
Yes.
If Jason Vaughn is able to defeat Justin Smart here tonight, Osby Tomlin is gone as general manager here in CCW. However, if Justin Smart is successful, Jason Vaughn has to join Osby's entourage as his personal assistant.
And what an insult, Dalton Anthony, for Jason to possibly have to join Osby, the man that has targeted him and made his life a living hell the past few months since he fired him from CCW, to have to join his entourage if he loses this match.
Yeah, and it's one of those things of, I don't know why Osby thinks that's a good idea. Why would you want somebody that you know actively hates you? And also right now you see Jason the Fury Vaughn coming out, one of the crowd favorites at CCW. Everybody seems to just really enjoy his work in and out of the ring. Seems like a good guy, but ever since he crossed Osby Tomlin, his career just been kind of spiraling.
You know, I don't think that Osby wants Jason Vaughn as his personal assistant because he's great with time management and keeping his appointments. I really think that this is just strictly to humiliate the man. He has perceived some sort of slight against him, led to his firing of Jason Vaughn, who showed up, beat J.D. Wilk as the Lawless Outlaw we saw to get his job back. And that is incorrect. Not only did Jason Vaughn beat J.D. Wilk, he then went on to beat Justin Smart and Osby Tomlin in that handicap match to regain his position here at CCW.
And now, right after that, thrown into another big stakes match where his servitude is on the line. He may have to serve Osby Tomlin in this. And Ali, I did get a question from Justin Smart for you before the show. And, okay, we'll avoid that.
Wait, you're not?
It's on his jersey. It's on his jersey.
I don't like that jersey.
According to Jeff Odell, you're not. Jeff Odell probably thinks you need to be.
Why does anyone listen to Jeff Odell?
And honestly, this is the one match that we're going to be able to see in a century without Jeff Odell at the ringside, and you have to bring him up.
Christmas came early for you CCW fans out there as you see Justin the Juice Smart and Jason the Fury Vaughn locking up here. A little test of strength to start. Justin backed off to the corner by Jason, and if I get Jason and Justin mixed up in this match, blame Osby for putting this match together. Two J's. The only two J's I like are Jeff. No, I'm not going to say his name. Follow that, Dalton.
J.D. Wilk.
Much better wrestler. One of the standout stars of CCW. As we see Jason the Fury Vaughn taking control of the match already on Justin the Juice Smart. Referee Kaeley in there to keep this action clean. Although you better watch Justin Smart. Nothing clean about that guy, Ali.
I'd say so.
Jason Vaughn starting this off, overpowering Justin into the corner, now has him in this wrist lock. Oh!
Stomps the hand there.
Stomps onto the hand. You know, and smart of Jason. We've seen what a dangerous striker Justin Smart can be.
Oh, yeah.
Jason has been with CCW since day one. Justin Smart only recently appearing, but holds that very impressive win over Sin.
Right.
The first time that we saw him.
The match that broke Sin, by the way. Oh, look at that. Justin showing the camera there where Jason stomped on him. I think he wants video evidence of this attack. The wrestling ring is no place for violence. Follow that, Dalton. And now we see Justin Smart and Jason Vaughn about to lock up here. Now, Dalton, this is a pretty even matchup, wouldn't you say? These guys are very similar in build. You see Jason there tearing apart Justin's face with those punches, though.
And so Smart, knew that another type was coming up, but Jason goes low, lifts him up, takes him straight into the corner, and just unleashes him. Waylaying
on him, as we used to say back in the old days. Dalton, even matchup.
Yeah, you have two completely different styles here. You have Jason, who is a very powerful striker, powerful throws, suplexes, things like that. Then you have Justin Smart, who's a very technical wrestler, very technical striker, and also just mean as could be.
Yes. Who do you give the advantage to?
Depending if the match goes long, I'm going to have to give it to Justin just because I know he has a bag of tricks.
Oh, and look at these kicks here by Justin on Jason. Now, you have to remember, like Asa said earlier, Jason Vaughn victorious in that handicap match going against Justin and returning Osby Tomlin, our very own GM. Asa, do you see Osby as they lost that match. Do you think Osby was the deciding factor in that? Do you think Justin has an advantage, or at least is more focused going in this match alone?
I think you said it right with the more focus. Being in a tag team match, Justin and Osby...
Oh, God, what a kick.
As far as I know, have not teamed together before.
No.
So... you run into the issue of working together with this new person. Sure, you have a common goal, and they worked very well together. There wasn't a lot of miscommunication between the two. But now, Justin Smart is able to wrestle his own match, focus on his own abilities, like we see there with that vicious clothesline. Vaughn launches him over the ropes, expects him to go to the floor.
Justin back in the ring there. Oh, this I said it earlier. There's nothing clean about this guy. Justin Smart is disrespectful as hell. Jason Vaughn, he ducks under the clothesline, though. Jason back elbow, but walks right into a dropkick by Justin Smart, and the juice is loose right now in CCW.
How can you not cheer this man?
This is the kind of pace that Justin Smart wants to keep at. He wants to keep it quick. He wants to keep moving.
He's pulling at the mouth of Jason Vaughn. Got his hands in his mouth there, choking him out over that middle rope. Using that bottom rope for leverage. Kaeley needs to keep an eye on this, and he needs to watch Osby outside. I know Osby. I've known Osby for many, many years. He's a friend of mine. I would also say that Osby Tomlin is one of the most vindictive people you will ever meet and will take every opportunity to inflict pain. He loves to inflict pain.
Justin Smart has to be careful, though. If he gets himself disqualified, he puts Osby out of a job.
Yeah. Osby, he's went all in on Justin Smart. He's cashed. He's put all of his chips on Justin. That's how much faith he has in his abilities. And right now we're seeing why, because Justin is just tearing apart Jason Vaughn. Knee after knee, punches, elbows, kicks to the face. Jason Vaughn is some serious trouble already in this match.
Yeah, nothing pretty about a running just kick to the face.
And another, look at that, just kind of rakes the shoe, the boot against his face. He's going for another one. Jason Vaughn tries to cover up. Doesn't make it. Look, it's on the ear. Just rubbing out of that ear. That hurts. Look how red Jason's head is just from those stomps and those just tearing on him. But Jason fighting back, punch to the stomach, gonna whip him into the ropes, into the corner. Vaughn's gonna follow that up with a huge clothesline, connects, and a bulldog out of the corner. Great sequence of moves there by Jason Vaughn. He's gonna go for a pin and try to put Osby out of the job here. Only gets 2. This crowd, like you said, Dalton, firmly behind Jason Vaughn. He is loved in CCW. Beloved. But can't catch a break. No matter how much the fans love him, no matter how much the other wrestlers love him in the back, cannot catch a break in this match.
Just not to interrupt, but so smart of Justin Smart to go after the knee of Jason Vaughn. Jason Vaughn has a history of knee problems. When we first
look at that. His knee buckled there. It looks like it twisted.
Just right. That was directly to the side of the knee. Like that joint does not bend that way. We saw when Jeff Odell first introduced Blaster to CCW, he attacked Jason Vaughn's injured knee.
Yeah.
How was Jason Vaughn's knee injured in the first place? Farmer Billy Hills ran him over with a truck.
I do remember that. That's
put him out of action for weeks.
Bill Hills also denied those rumors until he blatantly said it on Pro Wrestling Unscripted. If you remember. Not that he cares. What are they going to do to him?
So Justin has clearly done his homework here on Vaughn, or possibly Osby has even just told him what to target.
I mean, he's a clever guy. He's intelligent in that ring. They don't call him Justin stupid. He's not just incompetent. It's Justin Smart. 1 T. Oh, look at that. Innovative and punishing that knee of Jason Vaughn, like you said, Asa.
Like a Texas cloverleaf, but then just drove his knee right into the mat.
Crowd's silent right now as they're watching their hero, Jason Vaughn, kind of being taken apart, picked apart piece by piece by Justin Smart, who was just relentless on the punishment to Jason Vaughn, targeting that knee. Look at this, going for it again. Just holding on
after
to
that left knee. Dalton, have we seen someone just systematically pick apart Jason Vaughn like this
great
before?
back.
Unfortunately, whenever Osby had him in the ring, Osby was running off emotion, so he was just going for pain.
2 count.
But Justin is tearing him apart. He's going to wear him down and try to get the 3 instead of just trying to go for the quick win.
I think you're absolutely right on that. When Osby was in the ring with Jason Vaughn, he wanted to hurt Jason Vaughn. He didn't care. I don't think he cared about winning or losing. He just wanted to hurt him. Justin Smart has a mission, is much more technical, doesn't have the emotional attachment to this that Osby Tomlin does.
And this is his advantage outside of that handicap match. He doesn't have somebody working on emotion. It's just Justin Smart being as dirty and as maniacal as he can be.
And underhanded, Ali. You get it? If you could fill out this questionnaire Justin wanted me to give to you and hand that back to him after the match.
No. I avoid him.
Good call. Oh, soccer kick on the spine on Jason Vaughn.
Jason Vaughn probably wishes he could have avoided him as well.
Picking him up again. I think he's going to go for it again here. No.
Nope.
Goes over it. Oh, did you see his head jerk back with that clothesline? That might be it.
Maybe out.
Only gets a 2.
That was instinct.
That's veteran instincts of Jason Vaughn.
That's just, like, you can see him even just reaching for anything at this point.
That's the warrior inside of Jason Vaughn. Will not quit. There is no quit in Jason Vaughn.
Well, it looks like he could be. Vaughn's in trouble here.
He may be fading. Look at that, Vaughn. Not giving in. Trying to rally the crowd into this, but he looks hurt. Crowd giving him the applause, trying to work him back into this match. Jason Vaughn, though, taking a lot of punishment by Justin Smart. But look at this. Jason gets him up, but Justin and goes back to the knee. So smart.
You know, we've seen Jason Vaughn beat so many people with that F5.
Yeah.
And Smart knows it. He knows to take the knees away from him to not be able to, for Jason to not be able to build that base.
Kicks to the stomach and the ribs there, taking the air right out of Jason Vaughn. A lot of hot air taken out of Jason Vaughn right there. Vaughn goes to the outside, trying to recoup. But how much punishment is the damage done, Asa?
But and look at this. We see
having a conference there with Osby there. Wait a minute. Oh, look, keeping Kaeley's attention. Osby on the outside. Osby, don't do this. You're better than this. You used to be.
Maybe having second thoughts, or maybe he just saw that Vaughn was in a position to possibly defend himself.
I think Kaeley might have snapped out of it and saw what he was going for. And smart on Osby, because again, if Osby gets disqualified, if he gets Justin disqualified, that's it, man. He's out of the job.
Justin not even letting Jason get back into the ring, which is smart. Jason Vaughn is not a man that you want to be able to build momentum.
Yeah, no quarter for Jason Vaughn. Vaughn now Irish whipped into that opposite corner. And look at that, he couldn't even make it. The knee buckled under. He went back to the ground. How much damage, Dalton, when you're working on a knee like that, how much can the knee sustain before he can't get up anymore?
I think we're starting to see it. It's one of those things whenever you can't move around the ring, that starts becoming an issue because, it's affecting Justin's offense. He can't get the momentum that he wants, but there's no way Jason is going to be able to get any momentum of his own.
And Jason is too tough to quit on this. He will fight tooth and nail until this is over, and I'm worried that might be bad for Jason Vaughn.
Yeah, he is not someone who will stand for the kind of disrespect that Osby surely has in store for him if he's made to be his personal assistant. But at a certain point, you have to look and see if, and again, the knee buckles before he can even make it to the corner. Earlier, him clutching that knee and Justin just stomping his hand while it's on the knee.
Yeah.
It almost even looks like his knee pad is out of place. Like, he's totally unprotected right now. And at what point do you stop to think that maybe there are worse things than being an assistant if it means that you get to continue to win?
Right, and you can hear a pin drop in the arena right now. The fans are stunned by this brutal attack by Justin Smart on Jason Vaughn, and you see that just hard shots with the elbow. He's going to try, Jason reverses that, whips him into the corner. Justin Smart crashed hard into those turnbuckles, is on the ground now. Can Jason Vaughn get some kind of momentum going, or is that knee, too much damage has been done?
Normally we would see Jason just immediately follow up with an attack, but
he's a little slow on the draw. Targeting that knee has helped Justin Smart. He can't get anything in. Oh my God! Well, Jason got him. It's almost like he crumpled him. Wait, what is going on out there?
Come on.
Osby's entourage.
Security is out there.
Oh, lariat by Osby Tomlin.
Come on.
Jason is down. Not this way. Not this way. And that's it. Justin Smart just beat Jason Vaughn. Asa Jason Vaughn is now in the entourage of Osby Tomlin, our GM.
Yeah, Osby just earned himself a new personal assistant. You would love to say that was a hard-fought victory by Justin Smart, because it was.
It was a great match. Smart match.
Up until Osby decided that it wasn't going the way that he was hoping. He saw his guy in trouble and decided to...
And look at this. After the match, Justin Smart, in case you thought he had a shred of dignity in him, grinding on Jason's face. It looks like Osby has something to say here. Oh, my God. I'm going to be sick.
And I'm still the CCW general manager. All right, boys, let's get him out of the ring and take him to the back and get him to work.
Get him to work. Did you hear that, Asa?
Yeah, and just the entire time Osby is speaking, you see Justin Smart walking all over Jason Vaughn, literally, and it's just that kind of treatment that really you have to think that Jason Vaughn is going to have to come to expect in the coming weeks.
I've known Osby Tomlin for close to 10 years, and I've never known him to be the kind of scumbag that I'm seeing right now. Look at that, Justin taking a bow.
So proud of himself.
Sickening. Let's go to the next interview.
Booting him, kicking him down the aisle.
Disgusting. Now, you had an interview with Mickey McFinnegan.
I did.
Something happier. Let's go to that.
Fight TV fans, my name is Asa Gray. Joining me at this time, the New Age Big Sexy, a.k.a. Kevin Stash, a.k.a. the Big Margugliac on campus, a.k.a. Mickey McFinnegan. Well, where do you...
Don't get all high and mighty on me like you've never smoked a butt before, okay?
All right, so you have this is your singles debut. You're going on one-on-one against Marko Stunt. What are your thoughts coming into the match?
Marko's tiny. He's like the little engine that could. He thinks he can, and that's important, okay? We're not here to crush his dreams, okay? We got to build these people up, all right? Can't be a bully. Can't be a bully.
No.
Okay. Come out there. You know what? I'm going to get some respect kisses, too. Do you know what those are?
I can't say that I do.
Do you respect me?
Well, of course.
Give me a kiss.
Give
me a kiss. I want my respect kisses. Respect on it. Big Margulia hair campus. I'll get anybody to give me respect. Miss! Ma'am! Ma'am, come here. Respect on it. Respect kisses. They holler because they hear me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mickey McFinnegan.
And as we see Marko, and yes, he's back, Jeff Odell.
You said his name too many times.
He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name so many times and he appears.
Except worse dressed.
Well, that's very true, Asa Gray. Mickey McFinnegan, though, there is a hot, I was going to say Mickey McFinnegan, hot up-and-comer in the singles division here in CCW. No longer with Roscoe Lisa, making a huge impact in the singles market, but you can't overlook Marko. You cannot.
I mean, you can't easily just,
I wasn't going
literally.
there. I wasn't going there.
But you're absolutely right. Marko has taken the likes of Austin Lane and Tattoo
to the limit.
To the absolute limit. And it's so easy for competitors to totally underestimate the kind of competitor that Marko is. And that's such a mistake.
Yeah, if you've ever seen any of Marko's moves, if you've seen him in the ring, Dalton, you will know that Marko, even though, yes, short in stature, huge on heart, and incredibly large on talent.
Yes, he is very much the M80 of CCW. He's little, but man, he's explosive.
Allie, shorter than you?
Yeah.
Younger than you?
Yes.
All right. Make sure you tell Jeff Odell that. Then maybe he will stop picking on you.
Jeff Odell doesn't listen to anyone but Jeff Odell. So
Well,
I just avoid talking.
As we see Mickey McFinnegan heading down to the ring, you talk about beloved. This guy here is just one of the most popular people you will see in CCW. And this is why. Because he's insane. Asa, you talked to him earlier. How insane is he?
You know, it's one of those things where I believe that he is either just as crazy as he seems, or he's crazy, or he wants you to think that he is.
Oh, look at this.
To kind of possibly
respect this there from fan.
The respect kisses for all around.
Yes.
It's his thing.
Well,
the new age big sexy Kevin Stash.
Yeah.
But Mikey is such a phenomenal competitor. We saw what he was capable of with Roscoe Lisa, and we're so excited. We saw his.
Wait, is he wearing a Marko shirt?
And Marko does not take kindly.
He's wearing a Marko shirt.
Are you sure it's not Marko's shirt?
No, it'd be way too big.
Yeah, it would kind of look like an old Stevie Richards shirt at that point.
But we saw him, when I talked to him earlier, he said that he's not here to crush Marko's dreams.
That's good.
I think he's, showing genuine support here for Marko.
For the little guy.
But the energy that Mikey brings to the ring is unmatched.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a mile a minute. I've said it a couple times. Buckle in, folks. You are in for a treat right now. as Mikey and Marko are about to lock up. And what is with tonight? We had J versus J, now M versus M. This is getting confusing. Later on tonight in the main event, by the way, huge main event tonight, we've got Billy Hills, the farmer, Billy Hills. Allie, what kind of farmer is he?
He's a salmon farmer.
He's a salmon farmer. Old Fish Head himself is going to be taking on EC3, Ethan Carter III tonight.
For the Impact Grand Championship.
For the Impact Grand Championship, something I didn't think we were going to say on this show. That is coming up in the main event. But tonight, Marko versus Mikey, this match is going to blow you away.
Don't blink.
And now,
Shut up, Mikey. At least I know how to use a hairbrush.
A difference in support there, I think. Allie, calm down. Checking Marko to make sure he doesn't have any Play-Doh on him. He doesn't, folks. Mikey doesn't get the same treatment, although I would probably check him too for Play-Doh, to be honest with you. Oh, and Marko almost hurt himself trying to get up on the top rope there. Careful.
trying to see who can get the better reaction from the crowd here, but
one more try. Why not? Uh-oh.
oh,
Rookie mistake there as Marko finds himself. Look at that. He's about 6 feet taller.
Put me down!
Oh. Well, he did.
I mean, he got what he asked for.
Poor choice of words. Lane Austin calling for the bell here. And Marko, here we go. Well, there he went. That was a good effort, though.
Come on, buddy. Join what you got, baby. He was real close, guys.
Dalton, tell me about Mikey's hair.
Come on, buddy.
It's everywhere.
Good call.
It defies the laws of physics.
As does Marko, by the way. To be honest, and you're going to see that in this match here.
We've seen Mikey offering to let him try again. The crowd wants to see it.
All right, Marko off the ropes. Here we go.
Oh,
What'd you say about the laws of physics?
He budged. He budged. It was an inch, but he budged. Oh, look at that. Kip up. Beautiful. Oh, my God. That is a
that might have been a mistake.
hard chop. We saw that firsthand at one of the meet and greets here for King Championship Wrestling at Gaming Grounds. And
Immediately cowering behind Jeff Odell.
if Mikey's chest isn't red in about 5 seconds, then I'll eat my hat.
Well, just a little red.
Yeah, small impact.
Mikey is someone who loves to have fun. He loves to entertain the crowd. But if you cross him, it's not a good idea to get him mad. And it looked like Marko was maybe not expecting that reaction.
What we saw in his last match as a part of the team with Roscoe and Lisa, a little bit more of that angry, dangerous side, Dalton. He was much more vicious in that match, and it looks like Marko was at danger of bringing him back to that point. As you see, Mikey now just holding Marko up, and nice wrestling takeover there, right into a gator lock. And it's Gator versus Fish here as Marko flails.
You want to get in here and help him, Jeff?
And we've seen
It's not very effective.
We've seen Marko do that dive under before, where he can just quickly maneuver between his opponent's legs and get the advantage. Mikey saw it coming and kind of outmaneuvered him, but then Marko here actually out wrestling Mikey. Although
Mikey with the size advantage and using it to his advantage right now as he just picks Marko up. And I think I saw this in a movie once.
Spin around.
Yeah. Look at the strength of Mickey McFinnegan.
is he singing?
I think he's singing to Marko.
I think we owe somebody a check now.
Well, Marko ducks under the clothesline there. Maybe he didn't have to duck, actually. Marko. Oh! Another hard shot
And just look
from
at the
Mikey.
expression change.
Oh, back elbow by Marko on the Mikey, though. I think Mikey's still having fun out there. I don't think Marko's having any fun right now.
You can beat this guy. You can beat this guy bad. Shut up, Jeff. Shut up, Jeff.
See, he wants Jeff to shut up too.
Marko speaks for all of us.
Well, you hear Jeff antagonizing Mikey here, and Marko knows he's going to be the one that has to take the brunt of that receipt.
I don't know. Jeff Odell on the run right now from Mikey. And yes, Mikey, do us all a favor.
Does Jeff not run from anyone?
Psycho, I remember was one that he definitely ran from. But look at this. Oh! Marko caught in that beautiful Gaming Grounds apron right there.
Mikey
For all your gaming needs.
Mikey knew the Pinnacle's tricks. He knew what was coming.
I think he's about to get a receipt here. Oh, I think he wants a respect kiss from Marko.
See Marko give me a respect kiss.
Seems pretty overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah, give me one respect kiss.
I think there are worse things that could happen to you, Marko. You may want to consider this. Oh, look at that. Mikey takes
Get one from the crowd first.
Yeah.
Marko, give me a respect kiss. I'll chop you if you don't give me a respect kiss. Do it now.
Oh, my God.
Do it, Marko. Do it.
All right. This is what you like to see in wrestling. You like to see...
Some sportsmanship.
Yeah, for
why-
once. Wait, what's he doing?
Oh!
Bye, Marko.
Did Marko just get sucked into a vortex? Oh, there he is.
I think he wished he would have.
Come on, Marko.
He even got the respect kiss.
Come on, Marko.
Oh, Mikey distracted for just a second. Marko showing the dangerous there. But he catches him. Mikey catches him. But he's got him in a headlock. Look at that, wrenching down on it.
Oh, wait.
Mikey powers him into a suplex position. What are we going to see here,
don't do this.
Asa?
Oh, not on the outside.
Oh, right on the apron. Good night, Marko. At least it'll be a small funeral. Comes in the ring.
Rolling senton over the top rope.
Kick out, Marko.
2 count there by Marko. No, Dalton would admit it's a small funeral because no one likes it.
Oh, I thought you said...
Tiny casket.
Yeah,
Small
shoebox.
funeral. Yeah. It's like when you buried an old mouse or hamster that passed away.
Jeff Odell just continuing to run his mouth against Mikey here.
That's not smart.
No.
But look at this, Mikey.
Oh,
Quickly to the outside. Ducks under. Ducks over. I'm sorry. He can land a super kick on the hand of Mikey. Another kick to the hand. He's targeting that hand, Asa.
There's just a hard stomp and then...
Oh, right against that ring post, that high impact maneuver. I think he's trying to break Mikey's hand there just over and over again. Oh my God! Marko almost crashed and burned right there, stomping his hand.
With that double stomp onto those ring stairs.
She was not intimidated, Allie.
Many people are.
But then
You better be right now.
But then you see it, the vicious streak that Marko has.
Kick to the corner. Mikey in trouble in that corner. Needs to get something going here. And does. Puts Marko on the outside.
But he lands on his feet.
Oh, and another kick. He can't even block with that hand right now, Asa. Oh my God. Double stomp to the back of the head, it looked like, on Mikey. Mikey's still with wherewithal to kick out of that, though, and Marko not happy.
I don't think Mikey's happy either.
I don't think you want to get in Lane's face. That's a bad idea. He's muscle rep. Marko going back, targeting that hand there. Kick to the face. Another kick to the shoulder, but look at that other hand. Mikey switching to the right there. Oh my God! I think he just kicked his teeth out. Starting to look a little Swiss there.
Now, Marko's taking the time to play to the crowd here, and I do not think that's a good idea.
I think he's so confident in his momentum he has going right now. The Mikey chant from the crowd. What's going on here? In all the years I've watched wrestling, I have never seen that maneuver there. A standing shooting star press onto the back of Mickey McFinnegan, and still not enough to put him down. Mikey is one tough guy.
And now we see more of this mean streak from Marko just hammering away.
Another
at
kick to the
Mikey.
hand there. Mikey, I think he's a little sick of it. Oh, that'll rock you.
Dropped him with that headbutt.
Oh, look at that. Mikey pulled into that middle turnbuckle, goes face first into it. And Marko targeting that hand again, wrenching on the arm.
He's got that added torque on the rope. Lane wisely had to get that broken up.
Well, Marko has something to prove here. As far as I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, so far victoryless in CCW. He's looking for his first W and looking to make it against a...
Now
Oh
he's
my
just
God, the
biting it.
screams of Mickey McFinnegan will haunt your nightmares.
Look at how Marko uses his foot to push his head farther down to get a better.
Oh, Mikey goes for the roll up there. But he didn't have it. He didn't have enough. Marko's shoulder only on the mat for about a second.
Him just striking the hand before he...
He's trying to rip that hand apart.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, he might have just broken a finger.
I think he's trying to break his fingers. And we've said it before, you do not take Marko lightly. Yes, small in size, but some of the greatest wrestlers. were deemed small in size.
I guess he told
Oh, never mind. Gator feet. And there goes Marko.
Marko might be out. But Mikey can't get that immediate cover.
2 count for Marko there. Someone needs to open up a can of Chef Boyardee and wake him up. Kids eat that, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone eat that?
Kids.
Oh. Marko kind of felt that jawbreaker he landed on Mikey there.
Marko charging into the corner, but Mikey catches him, pushes him down with those gator feet. And a clothesline. Marko reeling from that. Mikey up on the shoulder. Oh, look at that back body drop without effort.
A single arm back body drop.
Oh, an overhand chop, but I think he forgot how damaged that hand was. And now Mikey's in trouble again. Gives Marko an opportunity, an opening, if you will. Marko pushes off on him. I think both of these guys are hurt and looking for something to get going here. That will do it. Knee to the face, and Marko slumped down that corner, holding the left side of his head. You know how much damage that did. That'll knock you out.
You can see the look of concern on Jeff Odell's face, and he hates everyone.
Come on, Marko!
Except Jeff Odell.
That's very true.
Oh, that stung. And now Mikey looks like he's going for a superplex here, but Marko desperately holding on to that top rope. Little fist, but hit hard. Oh, that headbutt is nothing to joke about. Oh, hard kick up to the top rope. Mikey got him back down, but putting him back on the top. I think he's got a plan here, Ace. I don't know what he's going for, but he's got something in mind.
Whatever it is, it's not going to be good.
Oh, look at
Jeff
Jeff
Odell holding the feet of Marko as he goes for the super.
450 splash. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3.
And Marko steals one.
And just barely. Did you see Mikey kick out at the last second? Just a split second too late. And Marko has picked up the victory here tonight.
Of course, with the assist of Jeff Odell.
Of course. What else did you expect? Marko,
I don't know if
victorious
Marko
tonight.
can believe it. Or if Marko knows where he is.
And getting out of here in a hurry. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, Mikey giving chase here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Asa Gray. Joining me at this time, Farmer Billy Hills. Farmer, tonight, such a huge opportunity, facing up against EC3 for the GFW Grand Championship, coming off of a huge win against Osby. What are you thinking?
What's it look like I'm thinking? Huh? Can you tell? What's it look like I'm thinking?
You're looking confident.
You daggum Skippy. Look, I'm standing here chilling right now. Turd hat, turned to the side, leaning up against this. Cool, calm, collected. Just the way a match like this for somebody like me exactly needs to be, because sure, if I let my emotions get the best of me, guess what? I'm not going to leave with that belt. That belt means everything to somebody like me right now. You seen the Facebook promo I did. I'm a desperate man. This belt, me winning this match tonight, getting that belt, that's a life changer for me, Asia. Do you have any idea what that could do for me and my family? Don't answer that, it's rhetorical. You don't have to answer that. It's life changing. I'm ready to change a life. That's EC3's. His life, after tonight, is not going to be with that grand championship. All he's doing right now, for these next few hours that he has it, is keeping it nice and warm. Anything else, Monkey?
I think you said it all.
Good. I'm going to go finish relaxing now.
Best of luck tonight.
And here we have our main event of the night. God, it is a big one. As you see, Billy Hills there, led out by Mathis, Del Tucker, entire Pinnacle out for this match tonight.
That's Billy's personal bag boy, Courtney.
Yes.
Billy just immediately getting into the faces of the fans.
And threatening a kid. Trying to threaten
Take
a kid.
did he almost take a swing at the kid?
Why wouldn't he? He's Billy Hills. He doesn't care.
You know how many swings he's taken it?
Well, you kind of deserve it.
That's
Most punchable face in podcasting, for sure. That's you, man. Billy Hills, though, getting into it with another fan here.
And Billy is just... We've known Billy for a long time.
Yes.
He's been on Pro Wrestling Unscripted multiple times. We've talked to him countless times before the show, after the shows. This is a different Billy Hills that I've seen.
Well, yeah.
This is it's odd. He is desperate. He is going to do anything to win this grand championship away from EC3.
Well, this is the biggest match of his career.
Absolutely, but he is so confident. Billy knows how good he is.
He does, and it's like a guy comes in with this world title, this nationally televised title, big name comes in and putting the title on the line, and Billy knows that if he can win this title, if he can bring this title to CCW, what that means for him, his stock goes up 1,000,000 times.
Absolutely, and you see him. He has a full entourage with him.
But is it gonna do well against this man, the grand champion, EC3, Ethan Carter III, live here in Cape Championship Wrestling to take on Billy Hills? And Dalton, if you can go 2 seconds without looking at his abs, I will give you $5.
And I still haven't won the $5.
And
you never will. EC3 is a man's man, Asa.
Absolutely, former heavyweight champion, current Impact champion, multiple time Impact champion.
Wrestled for all the major promotions.
Absolutely. If you don't know who EC3 is, you're just not paying attention at this point.
Yeah, EC3 making huge buzz in the wrestling world here in CCW to wrestle in front of the great Cape Championship Wrestling fans and putting that title on the line against Billy Hills here. And you got to think that Billy Hills has studied EC3 like a detective, like a hawk, has watched the tapes, has seen everything EC3 has to offer. Do you think EC3 has taken Billy Hills as serious competition, being on such a quote-unquote high level that he is?
You know, you don't get to the position that EC3 is to be that kind of champion, to be that successful, without taking every matchup seriously. And he has these past episodes of CCW on Fight TV to see how dangerous Billy is, how good Billy is. And you absolutely know Billy has a game plan going in.
And look at that, starting that game plan already is Billy rocking EC3 with some hard punches. Billy throws those haymakers, Dalton, that hurt on every level.
Yeah, everything he throws is to main, and that's the worst and best part about Billy Hills.
And look at that. Billy is just assaulting him in the corner. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Dalton, but Billy is just... And look at that Del Tucker. All of the Pinnacle out there. And, Allie, EC3 is up against an army tonight.
I mean, that's kind of what happens whenever you take on anyone from the Pinnacle.
But you got to think that EC3 knows that, Asa, that he scouted that he knew coming into this match that the Pinnacle were going to be a factor.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, talking to Billy before this match, just how confident he was. The Pinnacle have to play up. He has a plan. He has to have a plan. There's no way that Billy is this confident, this cocky even, without having something in place. And, you know...
Oh, great jumping clothesline there.
The man who's a former tag team champion with here at CCW, Del Tucker, the Southern Discomfort Brethren in Mathis.
Oh, and look at that. I think Del Tucker just pulled the legs out from under him. And they have to be careful, because if they get disqualified, if anyone from the Pinnacle gets Billy disqualified, he doesn't win that championship.
Absolutely.
It's not like when Matt Hardy was in town a couple of months ago, where a win is a win with Brandon Barbwire.
But here we go. We see CeeLo.
He's kicking him out.
Ejecting Courtney, Del Tucker, and Mathis. Jeff Odell can't believe it.
And they should be kicked out, by the way. Congratulations to CeeLo for making a great call.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in a championship match.
Look at that, EC3. Wants him to do the worm.
He wants to add some flair to it.
Well, I mean, if you know what? If you're going to kick out the Pinnacle, you kick him out in a big way. And the crowd doesn't know what to do. Why not? Yes, you're seeing it, folks. Out of here, the Pinnacle.
Do they teach that in ref school?
Yes, they do now.
I need to ask Lane about it.
At this point now, they do. And CeeLo making good on his word. The Pinnacle is out of here, other than, I think, Jeff Odell is out there. But watch out, Billy Hills from behind, hard club to the back of the neck. And I don't think he cares that they're gone. He is so focused on winning that title and improving his life. That's all he cares about right now.
And honestly, at this point, if he can win this championship and the Pinnacle weren't involved, that's just an extra feather in his cap.
Oh, yeah. You know, Brandon's always said that they were a luxury.
Yeah.
He didn't need them. And I think Billy Hills probably sees it the same way. Oh, hard into the mat there. Driven by EC3, and EC3 is so good and so dangerous.
You know, we've seen before. EC3,
So handsome.
EC3 has a mean streak in him, just as dangerous as Billy's. Just bouncing him across all four sides of the ring.
Oh, great knife edge chop there. Billy is really hurting right now. And another slams his head into the mat. And another chop by EC3. And maybe Billy is bitten off a little bit more than he can chew here. Dalton, have you stopped looking at the abs yet?
No, that bet's still safe.
I mean, he turns around sometimes.
Well, then you gotta look at his back muscles. There's muscles everywhere, Asa.
I imagine them.
Oh, lining it up here. Oh, but EC3 outsmarts Billy Hill, suckers him into chopping the ring post.
Steel ring post. Billy could have broken his hand.
That might be it for Billy Hills. EC3 rolls him back in the ring here. We might be going home early tonight, folks.
Oh no, as long as Billy's on his feet with this championship on the line, I don't think...
Oh, look at that. Very reminiscent of what we saw earlier with Marko, stomping the hand, going after the hand.
EC3's smart. He sees something that he can exploit, and you need to take any possible advantage that you have against Farmer.
Because you know EC3 doesn't want to go back to his promotion and tell them he got beat by Farmer Billy Hills. Where's the title, EC3?
Wait 20 minutes. He'll be here loudly.
He'll flip over. Do we have any merch tables in here? Hide them. He will flip them. Ethan Carter looking great here tonight against Farmer Billy Hills from the Pinnacle, looking to add a title to that stable. And one of the biggest titles, one of the biggest matches of his life. And look at that, EC3 trying to put Billy Hills on his shoulders. Billy Hills, though, has the weight advantage, using it to his advantage, ducks out of the clothesline. Oh, it just almost like a reverse side effect, and just threw him into the ropes and kind of guillotined him over that middle rope, Dalton.
Yeah, and this is what he needs to do. He needs to take the air out of Ethan Carter III.
And that choke there with the foot on the back of the back, actually.
You saw Billy just able to outmaneuver EC3, wasn't able to get the leverage to get Billy up onto his shoulders. Billy knows how to use his weight to his advantage. He knows how to position himself to make himself difficult for people to try to lift him. We haven't seen very many people attempt to just, pick up Billy.
And the only time I can remember that ever working was Jeff Cobb. When Jeff Cobb picked him up and tossed him around like a rag doll. Jeff Cobb, also a monstrously strong competitor. But EC3 is no slouch, Jason.
Oh, no, absolutely not. You don't want to take away the impressive strength that EC3 has. But at the same time, just Billy, very smart, very...
Oh, look at that. The strength of Billy Hills as he whips him into the corner. EC3 goes down from that hard Irish whip. And, Allie, you see how strong EC3 is. Do you see his muscles?
I do.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't dreaming about him.
I mean, you probably are.
Headbutt by Billy Hills. You're absolutely right. And he's going to whip EC3 into the opposite corner. Another hard Irish whip into that turnbuckle. EC3 hits the ground, going for the pin here. Billy Hills could not secure the championship in that pin. Look at that ace.
And just immediately
follows it right up.
Giving EC3, like you said earlier, no quarter, just no opportunity to gain any sort of momentum. Billy staying on top of him. So smart, so dangerous.
And this is a different kind of Billy Hills that we've seen. Normally when Billy comes out, he's yelling at the crowd. He's playing to the crowd. He's trying to get in fights with everybody. Even though he came out and did jaw a little bit, once this match started, focused 100% on that title.
He's been nothing but business. He's been nothing but paying attention to EC3 here.
And that may be the most dangerous Billy Hills of all. Slams him back down on the ground there. Follows it up with an elbow. Quick elbow there by the deceptively fast Billy Hills. Going in for another pin. CeeLo counts it, but only gets 2.
A little bit of frustration showing on Billy's face here.
I think he's calling for Jeff there. He wants some water. H2O is important. You got to stay hydrated. It's hot outside. Or he wants to spit it in EC3's face. I should have seen that coming.
Just so disrespectful.
Oh, and that slap. But EC3 not impressed. Oh, that was a mistake. I think he just woke the bull, and the bull is charging.
I wanted to think.
A little taste of his own medicine there, Asa.
I was gonna say, I wanted to think maybe Billy's trying to get in EC3's head here, make him make a mistake, and here we go.
EC3 missed that drop kick. Billy Hills hung on, and now just a steamroller clothesline puts him back down and goes for the pin again. This might be it. No, only gets a 2. Billy Hills wants that championship so desperately.
Yeah. Even just speaking to him before the match, we saw in that interview, Billy was quiet.
Yeah.
He was calm.
That was not the Billy Hills I'm used to.
It was almost unsettling standing there talking to him and just hearing how we're used to the loud Billy, the boisterous Billy, the cocky, but it's different. Something has changed in Billy in the last couple of weeks here, and it's intimidating.
Well, Billy Hills knows an opportunity when he sees it. He didn't get to fight Matt Hardy. EC3, huge name, and especially with that championship on the line, Billy Hills cannot make a mistake tonight. This is the best opportunity he will ever get, and he's ever gotten in wrestling so far. Oh! Look at that. EC3 tried to roll out of the way, did not get out of the way. Billy, smart, extended his legs, went for a senton, almost hit like a leg drop to the back of the head there instead.
But going for that senton, it still might have, he could have landed on his back funny there.
Maybe knocked the wind out of him a little bit. Goes for the pin. EC3, that was a slow kick out. Barely got the shoulder up with you there. I think EC3 is in trouble.
Oh, absolutely. He has the opportunity to see what kind of competitor Billy Hills is. EC3 has to know just how dangerous he is, but I think this is him experiencing it firsthand, knowing what to expect and then feeling it first. That's
everyone's got to play until they get hit.
Exactly,
as a great man once said.
Great boxer.
Great boxer. Well, yeah.
Now EC3 has no answer here right now. Billy just has him locked into that sleeper.
Right in the middle of the ring. EC3 is leaning towards the ropes there. Might be able to grab it, but looks like he's just going to try to power out of it instead. And stuns him with that jawbreaker there. And look at Billy. Billy does look stunned. Yeah. Seeing stars right now and not just EC3.
I don't think EC3 can believe Billy didn't go down there.
2 clotheslines and Billy Hills still standing. What's EC3 going to pull out here? Ducks under the clothesline. A third puts him down. The mighty has fallen, and EC3 taking advantage. Back elbow puts him back on the mat.
3 clotheslines to take down Billy.
Another jawbreaker there, and Billy is in the corner. EC3 sees an opportunity. And here he comes. Stinger splash in the corner. Billy is hurt. Looks like he's going for that finisher.
He's going for that 1%er.
No, Billy punches him. Oh, and desperation back body drop. It almost looks like Billy kind of landed on his back there, maybe knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah, that was absolutely a desperation move. Billy clearly has EC3 scouted. He's clearly done his homework.
He knew that 1% was coming, and he was trying to get out of it, did what he could to do that, because he knew that would have been the end if he would hit that.
Absolutely.
But I think he may have suffered a little bit there as well.
Yeah, you can see him just gasping for air there. He must have knocked the wind out of him.
I mean, he hit hard on his back, as much as EC3 hit. In fact, maybe Billy even took a little bit harder of that shot.
But it got him out of that 1%er.
But EC3 standing now, Billy on the ground. CeeLo trying to give him a little space here to give him some air.
But EC3 just kind of stalking his prey here.
I think EC3's he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to, a little bit of honor, doesn't want to take advantage of someone who may be a little out of it. Now taking the time to jaw with Jeff Odell, you never want to do that. Do not give Billy Hills a chance to recover. And now EC3 calling for it. This may be it.
Rallying the crowd here behind him.
Billy slow to get to his feet. I think EC3's going for that again.
Oh, he's got him up on his shoulders.
Maybe going for a Death Valley driver here. Trying to hook the head. Oh! Samoan drop with impact. That looks brutal.
And EC3 is fired up here.
I think that may have hurt Billy. Billy is out of it on the ground there.
Yeah, if Billy didn't have all the air in his lungs already, then that absolutely drove the remaining of it out.
And CeeLo checking on him, making sure he's not seriously injured. Billy slow to get to his feet again, and EC3 is waiting for it. I think
calling for it.
He's going to go for it one more time. And connects this time. Cover with the pin there. 1, 2, and 3. And Ethan Carter III retains that grand championship tonight. But man, what a hard-fought match by Billy Hills.
Absolutely. We have seen Ethan Carter III beat the likes of Sting, Kurt Angle, just a who's who of all-time greats. And Billy Hills absolutely took him to the limit here.
You can add that name to the list of greats that Ethan Carter III has beat.
100%.
And CeeLo having some fun here. He may have gotten into the juice earlier. Allie?
I don't know why you're addressing that.
Well, now CeeLo holding that belt. And I think Ethan Carter III is going to go for the worm. Well, the important thing is we're okay.
He did his best.
Dalton, what's EC3 doing?
His best. Also, I didn't win that bet.
Of course you didn't. CeeLo showing him how it's done here. That is an impressive worm. I haven't seen a worm that impressive since Earthworm, the dude from Ragnarok Online. Where'd you think I was going to go with that, Dalton? Calm down. And the Carlton. And Ethan Carter looks like he's having some fun. Less fun, though, is Billy Hills, who's still on the ground.
I see Jeff Odell over there checking on him, talking to him.
Now Ethan Carter the third, he's the Carter as well, checking on Billy, probably praising him, telling him what a hard-fought match, because that was an incredible match, folks. But Billy Hills, unfortunately not victorious tonight. Ethan Carter III is still your champion, and we want to thank you guys for tuning in to Chaos. We will see you next week.